Warning. It is the opinion of the 4th Street Productions LLC and the Working Perspectives podcast that we should inform you that some of the language used in this recording could possibly be considered offensive. You have been warned, so if you decide to listen to the recording, then don't complain about the language. But she was laughing because we were watching.
She was laughing at you, not with you.
Well, we were watching Men in Black at the time, so she was laughing at the movie, not at me. Not at me, guys.
She's like, you're done? Oh, okay.
You know that? So you know that scene where they walk in on the little Martians drinking the coffee?
Oh yeah.
We
break room.
We started at that scene and we were done before that scene was over.
The guy sips his coffee.
He's like, hey Frank. Yeah, and then that's where we went. That's where we went. Hello, and welcome to the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied by the amazing JDUB and the incredible Jamie Iglesias, with our special guest today, the return of the rough paper route himself, Mike Johnson. JDUB, how we doing, my man?
I just want to shout out my happy birthday, Ryan, and happy birthday to D-Day. Well,
Yeah.
This isn't time sensitive, but you get the point in hindsight.
Right, no big deal.
Happy birthday, Ryan.
Very good. Jamae, how are you?
I'm doing great. I got my crumble cookies and I'm ready to go.
Wow, crumble
Are they
cookies.
good? Are they better than Insomnia?
I don't know. They're all right, but it's the only thing on DoorDash, so I get it every week because they have different flavors every week.
That's their stitch. They they only have like 3 available every week, and it changes every week.
Yeah, they have 5. This week's kind of sucks, but I got them anyway.
What's the flavor?
Right now I'm eating molten lava. It's like chocolate with like fudge inside, and then like some sort of fry cake.
Yeah, I'm not a super chocolate guy, so.
Oh, I love the chocolate.
Yeah, well, either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Jamie loving chocolate,
All
this
types
is,
of chocolate.
Yeah, we know. This is the Working Perspectives podcast. Let's get this thing started. Let's go.
It's our objective to be effective by voicing societies. Working perspective, exploring your day and how you get paid. Launching a new episode every Tuesday. Your day can transform while we inform with new episodes available on every platform. So check out our vibe and how we get live. Then do us a solid. Share and subscribe. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. Working perspectives.
All right, on the show today, we have the return of the incredible Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson first debuted on this show March 1st of 2022. So a little over a year ago. I'm dating us. I'm a year and a few months. I'll tell you, when he came on, it was a smash hit episode. Talked about collecting money with a baseball bat. Talked about getting a flower pot broken over his head in a fight in Florida. Talked about Kimbo slicing in the backyard, and a thing. Talking about getting thrown out of a couple of Christian schools, as well as getting thrown out of like a motorcycle school where you learn, that kind of stuff. We went through a bunch of different things, but found out that one, we really like this guy. I almost cursed there, but I'm not going to curse because it's early. It's early.
Somebody's gonna break, and I'm excited to find out who it is.
It's probably going to be me. So
every time.
Yeah, always. But Mike, super excited to have you back. Really looking forward to this. We're debuting a different style of episode today, so I'm super excited. We could, bust a proverbial cherry on you. I hope that's not considered dirty. But
Appreciate it, pal.
Yeah, always, man. So super excited to have you back. Thanks for being on. I just want to get started by asking, what movie do you think is better, The Godfather Part 1 or The Godfather Part 2?
Probably Part 1.
Correct.
I don't know. I mean,
Correct.
I'd have to say it's as far as answering that goes statistically, Justin. I don't know if you agree with me. I feel like it's a 2/3 say 1 and a third says 2. Right? It's not a
We'd have to-
50-50.
Yeah, we'd have to get a breakdown because the one does get a lot of default answers. But
Right.
the people who have actually seen it and give a true 1, versus the people who give a true 2, and those godforsaken souls that give a true 3.
Oof. Oof. Yeah.
But yeah,
We condemn them. But nice. All right. Very good. The last time you were on the show, you answered crunchy to Cheetos. And you also said that you don't really eat Cheetos that much. And I could tell because you're an Adonis. And then, so what about Chevy Chase or Bill Murray? Who do you like better?
Bill Murray all the way.
Bill Murray all the way. There is no question. I think we've had 2 people say Chevy Chase, right? And
Yeah,
Justin.
Bill Murray.
Yeah, it's Bill Murray. It's Bill
He rules.
Murray. Oh, he's the best, dude. He's the best. All you have
It's
to think
Bill
about is Caddyshack.
Murray.
He's Bill Murray. Bill Murray. I'm
That's right.
censoring myself. That's how great. Right? So nice. Okay.
No, he's awesome, man.
Oh, he's the best.
He's
What
like the
about
face of what is it? The Chive?
the Chive, bro?
Yeah. Okay.
Dude,
Shout out to the Chive.
Shout out to Chive. Keep calm and Chive on or whatever.
That's right. KCCO.
Dude, they were massive back
They
in
were
the day.
huge for a little while.
Yeah.
What is chive?
Oh,
I see it
my
everywhere, but I never knew what it
God,
was.
dude, the Chive was on top of the world at one
Oh
point.
man. What was it? Today's Tuesday. What was
14?
they have for Tuesday?
Oh, it was
Titty Tuesday?
something like yeah, they always had a thing. I remember it was Mind the Gap Wednesday was
Yeah.
one. Remember Mind the Gap?
I remember. And then I swear it's like Titty Tuesday or something to those
Damn
effect.
it, I think
To
I'm
that
gonna have to.
So what was it?
Am I
Like
gonna
a
have to bleep
website?
titty?
No, you don't need to. That's not a curse word. You said cursing only.
All right,
No
good.
cursing.
Good. Then I'm not bleeping titty.
Yeah, keep it
No.
in there.
Yeah.
I'm not
good.
blanking leaving.
Yeah. So no, so the Chive, Jamie, it was an app similar to, I guess,
This is a website.
or a website, and then they
Kind
had
of like
an app.
Barstool Sports almost.
Yeah.
Mm.
But they would
But
have different like articles, and like they did a lot of pictures and videos and
Mostly
things
geared
like that.
towards men.
Yeah, 99%. But they really honed like Army vets. They were big there. UFC fighters, porn stars,
If
and
you
then,
needed a cell phone cool background or like wanted to look at butts, the
Oof.
Chive was like your spot in like 2009. It was like
did they?
solid.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
Lock you right in with a cool background for your computer.
That was a good. That was a good. That was a
Yeah.
good reference. 2009.
Yeah.
That's right on the money, I think.
It's
Yeah.
like right in there because for some reason they like once the app came out, by then I was like looking at it all the time, and I think at the time I had a girlfriend, and I was just like, what
They
am I
even had the
doing?
Chive TV, bro.
Yeah.
Just looking at like 30 butts every morning. Like I would wake up and it'd be the first thing I do, and I would just be like, why am I getting up and looking?
Girls
at
with
butts?
abs was a thing. They'd have like girls with abs
Girl-
day.
Like bodybuilders.
Yeah, well, no, just like girls. I mean, they wouldn't be bodybuilders. They'd just be like girls that had abs. You
Like
know?
fit girls, yeah.
So that would be a thing. And they would just post a bunch of them. They would post. I remember. So Mind the Gap would be if a girl stands there, right, and she
With her feet
stands and
together.
puts her feet together. Is there a little gap where her skaboosh,
It's a thigh
like
gap.
where her thigh gap?
I
Very
thought it
good.
was a train reference.
I don't know. I mean, no, it's not. Yeah, but no. So then what else? Yeah, but that's about that. But yeah. So Chive. I don't know, dude, I would love to figure out what happened to them. I'd love to hear like a,
I can't
behind the
imagine. I can't
scenes.
imagine that their TV show just disappeared.
I
Didn't
can't
they had Chive TV?
dude, they
Oh,
were
it was
still-
on the bars. That's right.
Dude, you go to the bar and they always got Chive TV playing in the background.
I haven't seen that in a while. Though. Do they,
Hooters
do they,
across America.
They
Yeah.
still
Wait,
have it.
it's not an app anymore?
I think it's
Dude, they had a
both.
still
TV
is.
show. It's like think about Barstool Sports, but like 2010 era circle or
Just not
circa
sports, everything
2010.
else.
Yeah,
Pictures,
exactly. No sports.
Surfing, cool stuff, car, like everything. It's basically like they would
BMX,
take
dirt bikes, all
internet
sorts
and
of.
make it into
skateboard.
Instagram for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like and men's Instagram almost. Or men's
Yes.
Pinterest.
There you
Sounds
go.
very
That's a
geared towards
very
men.
good. There you go. A men's Pinterest is a perfect.
Yeah.
Even though
That
they have
sounds
a
fun.
men's Pinterest.
But dude, I don't know what
Really?
like they were massive though. Like they're so massive, like they can't be gone. That's how
That's
massive
what
they were.
the BMF.
Bill Murray.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bill,
And
Bill
then-
F. Murray.
he spun off and started his own golfing clothing line. But I think originally that first like licensing deal was with the Chive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were they like geared the whole thing around him. Actually, your background behind you kind of reminds me a lot of it because it's the same green.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. Shout out chat, fan of the show, listener of the show. Nice. All right. So let's keep it moving then. Okay. So pancakes or waffles, Mike?
Waffles.
Waffles all the way.
Gotta go with the waffles, dude.
Gotta go with the waffles. Very good. Very good. Glad you said
Yeah.
waffles. And I'm happy that you're a proud American. you
Yeah,
know?
no blue waffles, but just regular waffles.
Yo,
Is it?
Do we? I mean, let's when we get to Jamie's segment, maybe we'll ask what that is because I'm not entirely sure. I've heard
I'll
it.
add it to my list.
What is?
I can answer that question.
I mean, let's wait.
Let's wait till the 10-minute
Yeah.
mark.
Yeah. Hey, there you go, guys. Now we're thinking. Proud of us. Proud of everything we're doing here. Very nice. Okay, good. So then let's keep it going. All right, good. So when it comes to eating wings, Mike,
Had a
are
couple
you
wings today.
are you drums or are you flats?
Yeah, drums.
Yeah, you're a man. You're a
Yeah.
man.
No, you're
I want
a
the meat.
man.
Dude.
I want the meat, less work, more meat.
Yeah, in one hand, right?
Yeah. Less mess. It's drums all day. Plus, they dip better. You know what I mean? Did you ever try to get a wing and a?
Flat stiff
Is it?
way better.
Great catch, Mike. Great catch. So
I
proud of you.
try.
You nailed it. You absolutely
Yeah,
nailed it.
nailed it. Nailed it. A minute, on second 120.
Well, hey, it's all about when you get there. You know what I'm saying?
Bleep it out or something.
Yeah, sure. I mean, honestly, I think we're past the time, so we should be good. Yeah. So, I mean, in a couple minutes, we're gonna curse our little knickers off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Travel.
So
I
have you?
think you should bleep that.
Well, have you heard? So in England, for the YouTube guy listening, they refer to underwear. So they refer
Yeah.
to
Don't do it.
they
It's not
refer to
good.
pants like they call their underwear pants, or they call them Nickers, right?
K-N-I.
Why are you
And-
spelling it?
Oh, okay, because I didn't want
So
to
the-
say Knickers.
Starts with a K. That's where the New York Knickerboxers come from.
Yeah. So, but either way, so there is this one guy at the bar I used to work at called Graham's. His name was Martin. He was this Irish guy, and he would get like hanked, right? He would love to do a little booger sugar and get hammered, right? And when he would get hammered, it was tough to understand him. And then he would sit at the bar and he would start yelling things. And the one thing he would yell at the bar, and I'm saying like at the top of his lungs, he would yell, he would be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, get your knickers on the floor.
Oh my
And I
god.
was like, I'd have to tell
Down
him
in the
he's,
city too.
oh, dude, Roxborough. You know?
Did anybody ever mishear him?
Yeah, I'm
And
like,
get
I had
mad?
to be like, hey, he's saying knickers like your underwear. And they're like,
So then you guys
what?
both got jumped.
Yeah, and they're like, all right, well, we're gonna shoot this place up. So
Hey,
you're
this
done.
guy's defending him.
Yeah.
I was like, I just,
He's out of here too.
yeah. So no, it was a lot of fun.
No.
But
He just wants you to take your pants off.
He's
I'm
not
like,
saying
what?
anything racial. He just wants you to, show yourself to everybody. Yeah. It's great. But okay. So now it's time for everyone's new favorite segment. It is time for Jamie's questions. Jamie's questions, a new segment.
You gotta come up with a new theme.
I
Better
went too high.
jingle.
I went too high.
No. You gotta differentiate the jingle. I mean, I know you originated the
Right.
JDUB's questions, and that's it's a 1 in 1,000. You nailed it out of the park, but you gotta. I mean, the
Me different.
Jamie's question sounds a lot like JDUB's question.
Okay.
Ooh.
So there
Like
was
the-
another.
Bing, 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 ding.
Do we
ding.
need,
But
like,
yours
a
goes
new name for my
ding, ding,
segment?
ding, 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 ding.
We could. I know that. I mean, another song we could use would be like Jamie's new questions, Jamie's new questions, Jamie's new questions, new question. Right.
That's pretty. Did you just come up with that?
Yeah, made up that whole rhythm, rhyme, everything by
Yeah.
himself. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
music
Pretty
gifted.
impressive.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, pretty good, this guy. But Mike,
about-
Jamie.
Jamie's questions. I'm enjoying them. Something like that. Like
It's like
Just off the
Folgers,
top of my head,
but not.
Ooh, yeah.
How does Folgers go again? Best part of the best part of this show is Jamie's question segment.
Yeah, but we don't want to steal.
That's
something
pretty
from another
catchy,
brand.
actually,
Everything else
honestly.
so far has been.
I don't know which one I like best. They're all great.
That one was pretty.
Yeah,
That was pretty catchy.
We'll sing them all every time. There you go. All right, Mike, Jamie here. She's gonna ask you some questions on our new segment, Jamie's new question segment. Super excited for this. Just a little heads up to everybody listening. It's about to get a little risque. Go ahead, Jamie.
Jamie,
All
don't get
right.
me in trouble.
I'll try not to. What's the kinkiest thing you've ever done in bed?
Oof.
I mean, the animals count. Hello.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sacrificing an
Hold on.
animal.
We should give you some
Hey,
context.
you should have gave me some of these
What
questions
is
before
what
came on here.
what did Pam say to answer this question? Shout out Pam. I love Pam.
I know, she's great. I can't remember. All I really remember is she was invited to a tickle party,
Oh,
but she didn't do it.
The
I guess that's the
tickle
only thing I remember.
party.
It sounded really cool.
Yeah. So her kinkiest thing was a tickle party. Does sound pretty good. Not
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
go if I was invited. She lost out.
You are invited. We're having one tomorrow.
I'll
See
be
you
there.
there. See you there.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Mike, are you comfortable answering this question? Because if not, I'll just
Why don't we start
Yeah.
out? We'll start out easier. What age did you lose your virginity?
I think when I was 18, maybe.
yeah.
Damn,
Classy.
that's old.
Classy.
You know
Yeah.
what? Let's talk about this, guys. Let's
Decent
talk
good.
about this. No, let's talk about this because this is something that women do not understand, right? And we've talked about it before, but I'll sing it from the high heavens, is that the amount of pressure that is put on high school guys to get laid is unreal. You think pumping while breastfeeding is tough? Okay, that's nothing compared
I
to the
don't
pressure
know.
that gets
It's-
put on men.
Don't let that pressure get to you, boys. You keep your purity, yo.
Yeah.
Save that. Those demons
That's, with kids
sirens.
and with 2 daughters in high school, I can attest to that. It's,
So,
would like to keep them as pure as possible.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait,
right.
Matt, Justin, how old were you guys?
I was 17.
I was 16. As soon as I got a car.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
And then
Mine
I didn't do it
was-
again for
16?
like 3 years.
Mine was 17 as soon as I found someone willing. That's
I was
basically what it
16,
was.
but I didn't want to do it, but all my friends were doing it. So what was I gonna do?
I
Not-
just wanted to get it out of the way, yo. I don't want to go back to playing with my toys, yo.
Right. I desperately wanted to do it so I could feel like a man.
Did you feel like a man?
No, I mean, it felt great. I'll say that. The all 10 seconds that it lasted, it was great. I was like, I'm a man now, right? I've done it.
I did it.
I'd put my pickle in it. Let's go. Yeah. No, that's yeah. But yep, I mean, you know, tears afterwards. Just she cried her eyes out.
Seriously?
No, she didn't cry her eyes out. She was
Damn.
laughing, but she was laughing because we were
She
watching
was laughing at you, not with you. I
well,
mean,
we were watching Men in Black at the time. So she was laughing at the movie, not at me. Not at me, guys.
she's like,
Come
oh,
on.
you're done? Oh, okay.
You know that you know that scene where they walk in on the on the little Martians drinking the coffee?
Oh, yeah. In the
Well,
in the, like break room.
We started at that scene and we were done before that scene was over.
The guy sips his coffee.
He's like, hey Frank. Yeah, and then that's where we went. That's what
And
it
you were
was.
doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's there's a lot of alien noises going on there, let me tell you. But yeah, so that's how it
Well,
happened.
one of you-
for,
one of you
Comes the
enjoyed it.
Man in Black.
So okay, so 18, 17, 16, Jamie was 12. Jamie, is that what you said?
No, I was 16.
Oh, okay. Oh wow, that's pretty late for an
I-
adult girl.
I'm not an end up girl.
I feel like
Oh.
they're getting earlier and earlier too.
I'm a
Like my
talented girl.
daughters constantly are telling me about their friends in in high school. My daughter's in high school, the other one's in college. But the one in high school is always telling me about how all her girlfriends, like we're pretty close, and she's like, oh, this one's already sleeping with guys and that one. I'm like, oh my god.
Ugh.
So
You're
she
like,
probably
don't
is
ever
too.
hang out with them again.
She probably
Yeah.
is too.
Yeah.
Whoa! No, she doesn't,
James! James!
she doesn't-
Whoa!
I like to believe that she's not. She
I
doesn't.
like to
Sorry.
think that too.
I didn't mean to burst that bubble.
you know,
Well, didn't
because I feel like if she was, she wouldn't be talking to me about them doing it at
Right.
all.
True.
You
That's
know what I
true.
mean? She'd be
What-
like hush hush about the whole thing.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
doesn't
She'd
even
wanted to
happen.
avoid it altogether.
You're right.
Yeah.
She's probably
Yeah.
still a virgin. Would
But yeah, but wasn't correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, but wasn't your daughter's mom, didn't she have a baby at a young age?
She did, yeah. We were 19 and 22
Yeah.
when well my ex-wife was 18, I guess, so she's a year younger than me.
Yeah.
She's got 2 more now.
Statistically,
Like babies too.
Oh, damn.
Wait,
Yeah.
how old is she
Damn.
now? How long ago was that?
Well, I'm 37, so she's 36. So yeah, she's got a newborn that's like a couple months old and one that just turned 2.
Damn.
Yeah.
starting over. You can
Well,
have one in high
Good
school.
for
Yeah.
her. Good.
And
Yeah,
she
one
had-
college,
honestly-
high school,
honestly,
and
it's
two.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got one just finishing first year of college, head to her second year, the other one going into CV West.
So close to being done.
I know.
And
Well,
then
I
start
better
all
knock
over
on wood.
again.
But
Yeah.
at least
I
she's got
know.
help with her old kid.
Oh yeah. Well, sort of when during the summers when they feel like helping, you know.
Yeah. There's that's
It's kind of a nightmare, you know. These ones want to run around and be, you know, wild on, you know, with their friends 24/7. These two, the young two need attention 24/7.
Yeah. What do you what is the deal like with, so you have daughters in college and high school and they're, you know, a senior in high school, but what is the deal then with like social media? How is that like, because you kind of seen it like their whole life, like
Mhm.
you kind of saw it explode even when they were a young age, and
Yeah.
like kind of, you know, now it's, I guess, maybe more policed in a way, but back then it really wasn't policed when they were younger.
Yeah, it was tough, you know, because I guess until they were about 10 and 7 ish, we were married. So I mean, you know, we try to hold out as long as you can for the no phone thing. But you know, in the last decade or so, the kids keep getting their phones earlier and earlier. And
Yeah.
then as a divorced couple, it's like, well, when do you let them have a phone? Because I want to be able to get a hold of them. I don't want to have to call your mom and say, give them the phone. And if me and
Yeah.
her are fighting, I can't get a hold of them. And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it becomes pretty arduous.
My
But
buddy's got a kid in 3rd grade, and his class, I think 2 of his classmates or something like that have phones.
I know it's so crazy.
How
Dude,
old
I
were your
was-
girls
I
when
was-
they got phones?
The one we made wait, the oldest we made her wait till she was 13, but the
Okay.
other one by the time she was 11, she had one. You know.
Yeah, because the other one got one. And
Yeah, it was like just
And
whatever.
then I
fuck
know
it.
my another kid I know, he's like, he'll let the kid get the watch because you can track the watch, you can see where they are, they can answer like text messages, but you can't do as much.
Oh, I
Well,
see.
we've got what's that, Life 360 or whatever, so you could track where they went the whole day.
Oh, nice.
So
That's
you can see
good.
where they were the whole day, except for, man, they get so slick with this stuff. And of course, you know, life
Yeah.
takes over, the kids get older, you trust them a little bit more.
Put that
and you're
joint in
like, "Ah."
airplane mode.
Oh, dude, they've got me blocked on everything. I don't even notice. Then I used to go on their phone and like unblock myself and be like, "Don't you block me? I want to see everything you're posting." You know, and then how often are you checking that? Because they walk out of the room 10 minutes later, you're blocked again. You're like, you don't even
You're
notice
shadow
because they're just
banned.
they're not popping up on your feed or whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's
There's a
tough.
lot to keep up with.
Yeah, that is tough, man. Damn, that stinks. That is brutal.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna? I mean, dude. I mean, that's all parenting. You know, it's just. I mean, you know, you have you have double. I only have one, and she's 3. So, you know, I'm
I
not
know,
there
but
yet.
yeah, you're gonna have to make that decision of like, when do you
Yeah,
introduce your
I would
child to
like,
the internet?
honestly, I would like to eventually. I mean, I would love for there to be a thing of like, you're not allowed to be on social media until you're 18 or something.
Isn't that how
Because
it's supposed to be? Or
just
you
because
still have
Oh,
to check the
I
box?
it's tough.
You know what
dude.
you should
There's
do
so
is
many fucking creeps.
homeschool your kid for as long as you can.
Yeah.
Keep her in a
Yeah.
bomb shelter.
Oh, dude, it's so hard because think about it, 8 hours a day they're with, you know,
Animals.
the government agenda and all what
Their
everybody else
peers.
is doing. Yeah. Oh, well, Sally has one and her parents let her do this. And, you know, you just want to kill Sally and all everybody that's
No.
related.
Dude, I
Dude,
don't
it's
know
the
what I
worst.
mean. You know, there's like I feel like too, like at times you're like there's some parents that I look at them, I'm like, man, they do a great job. And then there's some parents that I'm like, dude, you suck. You suck.
You're
You
making
don't-
my life hard.
Yeah.
Okay. You're
Yeah.
making my life
Yeah.
difficult.
Your
Yeah.
kid's
Stop
gonna
telling your
introduce
kids
my
that shit
kid.
because they're telling my kid and now I gotta
Yeah.
fucking deal with it.
yeah,
Now I can explain to my kid why you can't go on Pornhub.
Yeah. Because you're absent and you want to buy your kid shit. Now I gotta buy my kid shit, and I'm not absent. Fuck you. Yeah.
All of a sudden, my kid's watching beheading videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
There
No.
you get, the worst part is, I would have to say, with girls at least, when they get to be about 13, 14, they're like
They get
old enough.
mean.
They're like old enough to argue with you logically,
Oh.
and like you're just like,
When they get mean, they start hurting your feelings.
because I said so, and that's it. I don't want to talk about it no more.
Dude, that happens with my 3-year-old where I'm like, wait a second, what did you just say?
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh,
Yeah, but then you can still be like, I said so, and that's it, and then they move on.
true.
The older they get, the more brass they get. They start arguing back harder.
Nuts.
It's rough. It's
Nuts,
rough.
nuts. Women, Jamie, you should, Jamie, jerk.
I was the biggest bitch when I was 13. Oh my god,
Dude.
Ask
And they don't
my
come
mom.
It's like they go into a black hole and they don't come out until they're 17 or 18.
Ooh, not looking forward to that. Okay.
Good luck, man.
What was the question you had? Oh, when did you lose your virginity? And that's
And
where
that-
we went with that?
Yep.
Okay. Next question, Jane.
Let's bring this back to my segment. Well, how many people have you had sex with? What's your body count?
You're gonna get me. You're gonna get me killed.
The answer 6, Justin, is the answer.
The correct answer is, if you don't want to tell the truth, is 6.
Yeah.
The perfect
Male or
answer
female?
is the love of my life.
1.
That's inside.
One and
You
done.
One. That's it.
You'd
dude.
be an
That's the
all-star.
same one I lost my virginity to.
All right,
Yep.
next question.
Yeah.
Do you have any fetishes?
Latino women? Is that a fetish?
You like to be like slapped and tied
Yeah,
up?
no.
Nah, honestly, I can't stand all that biting and shit like that. It drives
Really?
me nuts. Yeah,
thought
it drives me
everybody liked
nuts. Nah, they like when some bitch digs her claws in the back of your back or something. You're just like, dude.
Oh, wow, Mike. Jeez. I mean, humble brag. Good job, buddy. Getting them to dig their claws in, pal. You must be doing something right. Hey,
What about like
Yeah.
role playing, dressing up?
yeah, I
Yeah,
like to play as a homeowner, and then the person I'm with also a homeowner, and we claim a dependent. And let me tell you, it's kinky.
That's
Nah.
great. That's very specific.
Right? It's called marriage.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, like, a lot of toys and like sex swings and stuff like that.
Sorry to make a thing out of this, Mike. But you are a carpenter, so did you build that swing yourself?
Nah, I'm not a leather maker, you know what I mean?
Oh, true. Yeah.
You can buy them.
Yeah, you buy them,
You can drill it into a stud.
Yeah,
I
man,
mean,
you can hang 'em
this,
right from the
this
ceiling.
stud was already drilling, if you know what I mean. Oh,
Swing is cool. I want to swing.
I'm sure you do, Justin. I'm sure you do.
It's just like for like fun,
The swing. I know.
I'd watch Netflix in it and just swing in my bedroom.
I know who was. Oh, I think I remember MTV Cribs.
Yeah, great show.
Yeah.
Great show. I loved Cribs. But I think it was Tommy Lee had a sex swing in his bedroom, and he showed it like on Cribs. And
That
I'm
checks
like,
out.
Yep. This guy just loves to bang.
Pre
It's got
or post Pamela?
I think it was post Pam and Heather Locklear. He got with both of them in their prime.
Who's he with now?
Who knows? I mean, I'll research it. But ask your next.
Did you
question.
see that show about Pamela?
Oh.
She's not doing so hot.
Yeah.
Oh no, is she not doing
You don't
good?
think she's doing well? I thought
Yeah,
she was doing
they just put that Netflix special out on her.
I mean, she just seems like she's loving life.
Well, I just mean like she's not looking so good.
Oh.
All the work's getting to her, you know.
Yeah, she definitely has aged.
I feel like you do a little bit of work and you can make it better, and then trying to keep up with it, it just
Real
Does,
fine
like,
line.
turns right around on you
It's
real
real
quick.
difficult.
And then people are chasing the oh shit, let me fix it, and they just keep getting worse.
It's addictive.
Oh, can't imagine.
I couldn't live without my Botox.
You do
What?
Yeah,
Botox?
you're too.
Oh my
Aren't
God.
you too,
I'm-
What is
you're
just
too young for
forehead?
that?
I get it all over.
Wait,
Love
what,
it.
Jamie?
Yeah, I love it. I get it in my forehead, my crow's feet, my chin, my what are the muscles for TMJ?
Your jowls?
I get my lip. Yeah, like you ever like
Don't you
punch
have
your-
fake? Don't you have fake?
I wish.
Oh.
No, I have a heavily padded bra.
Oh,
Victoria's Secret. Miraculous.
oh. I mean, they sure are. but good for you. Oh,
I
that's
like-
all fair
yes.
fate.
I like the padded bra because then I can choose what size I want my boobs to be.
Oh, very nice.
Sometimes if I'm wearing like baggy clothes, I like to wear like a regular bra, not having so big.
Right.
But
You're
if I'm wearing something
pro-choice.
yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
best of both worlds.
So just a real quick, just to kind of run this down. Tommy Lee girlfriends. We're gonna say Brittany Furlan, Sophia Tufa, Daisy De La Hoya, Blue Cantrell, Heather Locklear, Matty Garcia, Tawny Catan.
Tony Catan.
Oh, Elaine
who that is.
Starchuck, Tara Reed, Aaron Nas,
Ooh,
and,
I could see that.
and
inner
obviously,
prime or
and
no?
obviously Pam.
Probably not.
Let's see if it says when they
It was like
dated.
wild on Taylor Reed.
No, wasn't
I was
she
gonna
Say,
dating?
Tara Reid was pretty hot for a while.
Wasn't
She
she
started to
dating
fall
Carson
apart.
Daly in her prime?
Yeah, they were like almost married, I think.
Yeah.
Who is Daisy De La Hoya, like Oscar De La Hoya's sister or something?
It's Oscar and drag.
Daughter. It's Oscar and drag.
That's too funny. You snot you. That's too funny. All right. What are we doing? Jamie, next question, please.
Where is the weirdest place you've ever fucked?
Made whoopee.
Ooh,
Made boingy.
Made whoopee.
Done the boingy
Yeah.
boing.
everywhere, man. Job sites, cars, out in the field.
So can I ask this, Mike? You're a man, right? And you're a man, and you work with tools, you know, and you wear boots, right?
I used to anyway.
I've heard it that women, and Jamie, maybe you can answer this, but a man in work boots, is that a thing for women?
I never had a thing for men in work boots, but I mean, everybody's got a thing, so I'm sure for someone it is.
Oh, all right. Well,
I think
Mike,
that's another circa 2010.
yeah.
This is being turned on by employment.
Yeah, after the 2008 market crash, if you had a job, woo, forget about it.
You were doing pretty good. If you had
Yeah.
a job, everybody was on to you.
Nice. Okay, James, keep going, please.
Wait, did I? Oh yeah, I did ask that one. What is the weirdest sex position you've ever?
It's called the reverse double donkey.
What is a reverse double donkey?
It's when you pay someone to cry and then you yell at them and then they leave and then you cry and then you masturbate into a sock. The reverse double donkey.
That is a lot of fucking work.
They don't call it the
No.
reverse double donkey for nothing. You know what I mean? There it is. Also, there's
I feel like by our age, it's like I've gone through every stage of everything you could possibly do sexually,
right.
and I'm all the way back down to regular sex.
Mike, I 100% agree with you. Like, okay, when you're younger and like in your 20s and like dating around and doing all that
Chasing
stuff,
tail.
yeah, you're doing all this stuff. You're doing everything. You're having fun. You're getting crazy. You take pride in your sexual performance, right?
Mhm.
At this age, you figure
Especially
out like
you sprinkle some extra sauce in there, some booger sugar, whatever other.
you're gonna play
Yeah.
around. You're gonna play around,
You're like-
babe. You're gonna
like,
play
yeah,
around.
let's do it. Oh yeah, throw some alcohol in there.
Oh, yeah.
Put that in a concoction.
Yeah.
Next thing you
That
know,
sounds
you're
like
like,
a good night.
Yeah, you throw a little
I mean,
booger
yeah, they
sugar,
will.
some pills, maybe some booze, some handcuffs, some whips,
Fireworks.
just the whole thing, right? We're
Some
doing
men-
the whole
yup.
thing. We're
Just
having a
not
good
meth.
time,
It's
right?
not meth.
No, yeah.
next
definitely
thing
not
you know,
that.
you got safe words and
Yeah, and you're having fun.
You're wearing
Right?
your
Like,
partner
I-
like a hat.
I said candlestick. I said candlestick.
Yeah, but no,
That means fucking stop.
My safe word's pineapple.
But that's when you're 20s, right? When you get to this
Yeah.
age, it's like you're like, okay, what do you like? What do I like? You first, then me, then we're done. We wrap it up. 6 minutes. Now we're going to sleep.
And yeah,
Right.
no, we just rock, paper, scissors, shoot for bottom. I don't know, got him. She always goes paper. every time.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's too funny.
Yeah.
All right, James, what else you got?
Oh, so let's talk about a blue waffle.
Oh, right. Great
Oh,
job.
the blue
So,
waffle.
can someone please explain what is a blue waffle? Justin, I assume you know what this is.
It was when labia majora had somehow turned blue on this woman's vagina, and so the outer lippage has a nice how you say bluish hue to it, and they called it a blue waffle. I don't know how the name originated. I can't say that word. Originated.
Originated? There you
I don't
go.
know how the word originated, but the blue waffle is just very blue in color pussy lips.
So what was wrong with it?
It's blue. I don't know. Algae, maybe?
Ooh.
Damn.
Is that possible?
I just slaughtered a lot of words in that sentence.
All
It was
right.
terrible.
Well, that was enough of the blue waffle, and that was on. How did we do? Best
I
part-
forgot.
okay. The new segment of this show, Jamie's question segment. In your cup. All right.
I love that.
Yeah, so that was Jamie's question segment. Really good stuff. Thanks, James. Awesome time.
I
But
have
Mike,
better answers for you there, Jamie.
yep. So okay, Mike, I'm gonna ask you some.
You know, when you get a when you're in a monogamous relationship, it'd been, I'd had better answers for you, a couple years ago.
Right. If you didn't want to get stabbed in his sleep, you would tell you things.
If I didn't value my life.
Right. Sure. That old chestnut.
You gotta go
Understandable.
press conference style.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got to be.
I'm only here
politically
so I
correct.
don't get fined.
Yeah. So, okay, real quick, Mike. Okay, so I have some job questions for you before we get to JDUB segment. So, first one, out of all the jobs you've ever had, right? If you could do this job and have a salary enough that supports your family and lifestyle, right? No matter what job it was. Say if you were a crab fisherman or something, and you love doing it, but you just didn't get paid enough, right? So if you had a job that you could do that could support your salary that you've had before, what job would it be?
A job that I've had before that would support my life, essentially?
Yeah, so what job did you like so much that you wished it paid enough, but it just didn't?
Well, it wasn't roofing, I can tell you that.
Oh, I bet. I stinking bet.
Honestly, I'd have to say that what I'm doing now is probably my most favorite thing. I don't know if it's because of the money I'm making or if I just really enjoy building the business.
Yeah.
Building the brand, building the doing the marketing and getting that brand recognition, and really just kind of like you're doing with your podcast here. Keep
man.
grinding after it. You like to see the improvements and see the fruits of your labor. Coming up with new ideas and brainstorming.
Dude, that is one thing I'll tell you. That's one thing I agree with you. That's one thing I do love, where it's like, if we have I do love a good brainstorming session that has fruitful results, then that we can put into action. And then if you accomplish those goals that you've set out to do, it's then you can say look, we made this happen by the power of our thoughts and the power of our work. You know what I mean? That kind of thought, that kind of action, really, there is something to that. And I think that's what you're saying with blue collar builders, right?
Really enjoy the journey of it, if you will.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it's always nicer when the dollars are behind it. But,
yeah, you're 100% right, Mike. Like you said, it's all about the journey. I could not agree more. Next question I have for you. What job would you never do again, no matter how much they paid you? No matter what, you're like, I don't care if it's $1 million. I'm not going back to this job. I hate this job. Do you have a job like that?
I mean, I've been doing the same thing pretty much my whole life. So I would just say, stuff and insulation, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
That the apprentices all have to do that work for me now. It's just.
Is there a job out there that you would never do, no matter how much they paid you?
Oh, yeah. Anything to do with sewers.
Oh.
Any, roofing in Central Florida.
Oh, damn.
I did that back when I was 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
I'd rather die than do that again.
Oh, bro. I'm with you. That stuff's the worst. Worst.
I gotta admit, like I said to you, I really enjoy what I'm doing now. It's 75 and fluorescent all year round in my office.
I like that. I like that. 75 and fluorescent. That's great.
Yeah,
nice. Okay, good. Justin, do you have a job that, you didn't have to have done it before, But is there a job out there that you wouldn't do no matter how much they paid you?
I mean, jobs that I've done before that they used to have you clean out the grease trap at the Papa John's, like at the bottom of the smell and stuff. Like having to do that as like a
At
career.
the Papa John's, he says.
So greasy. Disgusting.
Like it wasn't just a grease trap; it had to be Papa John's.
It was, yeah, because that's the first time I ever seen one. I never considered it, and I was like, "Oh, that's what it looks like, all like congealed up." And you just had to like scoop it out.
Because isn't Papa John's like a lot of fish?
No, it's pizza.
No, you're thinking of Long John Silver.
I'm thinking Long John Silver.
Still, Papa John's is gross enough. Dude, it's grease. Doesn't matter where it's from. Dude, the most disgusting thing ever is like there used to be a McDonald's on Main Street in Lansdale when I was a kid, and we like would ride our bikes by there. In the back of it, they had the fryer kind of grease dumpster. Dude, that thing is that is disgusting. Oh,
the smell from it.
The whole thing just makes you I can't even think about it. But nice. Okay. Let's keep moving then. Mike, what job did you learn the most at?
Let's see. Did I learn the most? Well, I guess if you're talking about my trade, I guess just fuck, man. I see the problem is being a carpenter, you hop around so much to each company. So you kind of just pick and choose what you want to learn from each person that you're working with at said companies. You know what I mean? So throughout the years, I mean, being a union carpenter, I've worked for all the big companies in the city. And you got the starting guys that are just been doing it wrong for 30 years. And you got guys that are experts in their trade and they take pride in their work. And it's like, I always enjoyed going around and being able to pick everybody's brain because I'm big on like think for yourself, make it like, is it logical? Does it make sense? Am I doing it because I'm a robot, or am I doing it because I'm thinking about because it makes sense to what he's doing and the why behind how he's doing it or what he's doing? It's plumb, level, and square, or he can give me a logical explanation for why we do the things that we do or how we do them. And I guess that would go for all trades, but I know that I personally always enjoyed, just picking everybody's brain, throughout my journey of progression and being able to build my own skill set and taking away a little piece of here, put that in my toolbox, little piece here, put that in my toolbox, and so on and so forth.
It's like more than like just like what job did you learn the most? It's usually a person like at a job.
Right.
Like each job place, like I learned, like if outside of the career, like I started working when I was real young. You learn like social skills from some of these older people as well as actual career skills. So like job
communication.
Job to job, it's more like a person there who teaches you.
Did you ever have a mentor at a job? Like not even like an assigned one that ended up being like a pseudo mentor? Like I used to work at this place called the Pub of Penn Valley in Narberth, and there was a cook there. His name was Frank. And dude, me and him, he was an older guy and he had been through a lot. And like, dude, I'll tell you, he was just the fucking best, man. And me and him would he was really cool to me and like would help me out with stuff. Like he was just a really good guy I could talk to and stuff. And I really ended up like being close with him and liking him. And he was just like a really good dude. Did you ever have anybody like that for you?
No, not really. Unfortunately, so in high school and stuff, I was doing the same thing. I was cooking, and I remember going to my dad and going, "Dude, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? Because I don't want to end up like the rest of these idiots." And that really shook me up. And eventually, picking a career when you're at age 18, 19, 20 years old. And trying to figure out where, what it is that you want to do, especially if you're not a college bound type, situation, then it's like, all right, well, what do you want to do to make money and not be a bum for the rest of your life? It's a big feat when you're that age, Sure. So I just remember thinking to myself, there's all these guys that are like our age now. And here I am, an 17, 18, 19-year-old kid, and I'm working alongside them. And I'm just thinking to myself, dude, is this what I want to do when I'm their age? Live in an apartment, trying to figure out how I'm going to make the next bill, So,
yeah.
I just kind of constantly was, looking for who's above me and how can I get where they're at.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know,
Nice.
who is in a position, at least in whatever it is I'm doing. So if I was at the restaurant, you know, maybe the general manager, you know, and it was like, hey, how do I become a manager, and go up to him and ask him that. And then once they got into roofing and carpentry, like, hey, I want to be a foreman. I want to be, hey, how can I do this for myself? Or, you know, how can I work my way up the food chain to being the boss and making the boss's money?
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. You're always looking up.
But like I said before, I you know, being a union carpenter, you know, it's a lot of turnover. So when the work runs out, you go to another job. And I'm with a lot of companies that were, you know, 100 to 300 carpenters deep. You know, so when you're building a high rise or a mid rise, you know, you're one of 60 guys on the job, carpenters on the job, and then when that work dries up, so you latch on, to your point, to several guys and mentors. Maybe you partner up with a guy and you pick his brain, because you guys are working side by side for 3 or 4 months. But then you're off to the next job or the next company, and then, you know, you get to redo it all over again. Like, okay, you know, the first week or two you're on the job, you keep your mouth shut, you watch everybody, make sure you don't put your foot in your mouth, and see who's the boss, who's not the boss, who might be running work, but they're not running this job. They just run work for the company, and you don't want to be like gossiping. So to your point, JDUB, you know, communication skills and being able to not go ahead and, you know, spout off of the mouth and be gossiping like all the other guys on the job. And next thing you know, you were talking to the boss's best friend, best drinking buddy. And then next thing you know, you're laid off because you went and fucking spouted off of the mouth because you wanted to gossip like the rest of them. You know, so those were all really important life lessons for sure.
For sure. That's
like
stuff you don't know as a young kid either. You have to learn that stuff.
Oh yeah, and then of course the trade skills as well. You know, it's like, you know, I'm a creature always. You know, why?
Yeah.
So
you a visual learner, Mike?
Nah, hands on. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice. What?
But you know.
Yeah. What would be the last question? What would be your dream job for the future?
Space carpenter.
My dream job for the future would be to own a party yacht and rent it the fuck out.
Love it.
Have a full crew and just sit there in the back while people are partying on the back of your boat.
Nice, dude. I'm telling
you that. You go down to Miami, you rent it to all the people that want to post it all over their Instagram.
Yeah, you're gonna get like a lot of rappers that want to shoot a music video and have some girls with some big old back porches on your boat. It's gonna be great. You're gonna have some Latina mama shaking their muchas, eh? But dude, I'll tell you, I always thought too it would be nice if you ran like a parasailing, you know, if that was you ran a parasailing business where you just like, you know, went up in the thing and on the boat, you know, and did that, and maybe some snorkeling too would be fun, you know. Maybe if you lived.
We just got back from the Galapagos and we went scuba diving and you know, with all sorts of life animals and stuff like that, wildlife animals, whatever you want to say. But those guys got it made. We chartered a boat, a private boat. And I mean, it was like a 2-hour ride out there. They were like, all right, here's your tutorial. Here's your scuba stuff. Bloop. They swim with us. I'm like, dude, this is a life. You guys are living the Galapagos Island, giving scuba tours, swimming with all the wildest wildlife that you can imagine. You know, hammerhead sharks and sea turtles and every kind of fish you can imagine, and getting paid for it. What the fuck,
dude? Like not for me, but like for everyone else. Like, where is the Galapagos?
I
mean, I know where it is.
Jamie got.
I got no idea.
Jamie doesn't know. I just want you to the east of Ecuador,
near South America.
It's west of Ecuador, not east of Ecuador.
It's west Pacific Ocean.
In the Pacific Ocean, right just a hair below the equator.
Okay.
Just a smidge.
That's where it is, Jamie, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie is really concerned about that.
Yeah, I might want to go there one day. Now I know how to get
there.
It's in the Pacific too. Oh,
yeah.
How long does it take to get there? That sounds like it takes a long time.
We stop in Miami or Fort Lauderdale and then fly into Ecuador, and then I guess.
Where did you land?
It was only like
Galapagos, Puerto Mayor or Villamil,
Isabella or something like that.
Isabella, Isla Isabella. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So sorry. Continue. So you went from.
Yeah, we flew down. We flew down. Had layover in like Fort Lauderdale and then stopped in Ecuador. And then the following day, so that wasn't that long. That was only like maybe 5 hours of flying total between the 2 flights. And then from Ecuador, it was 2 small, 2-hour flights over to Ecuador or over to the Galapagos.
Yeah.
Damn.
Was it like a seaplane or was it regular?
No, regular plane.
Okay.
Little puddle hopper. But it was cool, man. It's
Sounds
Darwin finches. They like worship Darwin
Yeah.
over there.
They got the do you see the
worship
turtles?
who?
Darwin.
Oh,
Charles
like
Darwin?
Charles Darwin, like gravity Darwin?
Yeah, well, like evolution Darwin.
Yeah, that guy.
But gravity Darwin.
Wait, did Darwin
thinking
do
of Newton?
gravity?
No, that's
Newton.
Luton, man.
Darwin did birds are different on every island, and that means evolution.
Oh, yeah, right. He
Fuck you,
finches there
Justin.
30
You're
years
not
later, came
smart.
back or something.
I'm
Nice.
But
smart.
yeah, they got the
What does that
tortoises.
mean, Mike? I'm smart.
I'm smart. Nice. Okay. So, and then last thing, Mike, do you have HBO?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is your favorite HBO show?
Oh,
Ever.
it's got to be what's that? What's the chair with the swords?
Oh, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah. So
All
I
right.
just got turned on to that, by the way. Thanks for keeping it under wraps.
Oh, dude, great show. I'm obsessed. I'm
Oh, yeah, it's a
honestly,
real secret.
if you have any,
well,
if you
apparently
have
I was
any
under a
questions,
rock for the last decade or two.
yeah, if you have any questions about of Game of Thrones, I am your man to ask. I'm basically a kind of a historian with Game of Thrones.
Did you watch House of Dragons yet?
I started watching. I just we watched it for like I think the first season that they came out with or whatever, but it was
It's only been one.
it was dragging. It wasn't.
It's not. Yeah,
It was
it's tough.
Dragon.
no pun
I felt the same way. Don't feel bad.
Yeah. So
it did live up to the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's tough. That's a tough act to follow. Let's be
It
honest.
really is.
Nice. Okay, so it's now time for everyone's favorite segment. It's JDUB's questions, asking some questions. JDUB's questions, a new segment. JDUB's questions segment.
Well done. Well done.
Appreciate that. Mike, JDUB here is going to ask you some questions. And, feel free to answer. Feel free to tell him to fuck off. Either one, buddy. All up to you. JDUB, take it away.
What movie have you seen the most?
What movie have I seen the most? Good God, probably like
Parent Trap.
dude, I'm drawing blank left and right around here. I probably Lord of the Rings because the kid that lives with me watches it religiously.
Oh, nice. The original, the first ones, like the Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah, well, isn't there there's 3 of them, right?
Yeah,
There's 3 of those and then 3 Hobbits.
Yeah.
So he'll come
And a
home
TV
drunk
show.
and blare it and fucking quote every line of the movie.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. Gimli.
If you had to start a new hate group, what would it be like based upon?
Like mine, or I hate the word poop.
What was
fucking hate
Pam's
that.
from last week? Hers was good.
Oh, what
Drivers
was
in
that?
the left lane. Slow drivers in the left lane.
slow drivers in the left lane.
Oh, that is a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I think we're all in that group.
I'm definitely in it.
Oh
Mullet.
God, yeah.
I say, mullets should be banned. Everybody's trying to make it
Dude,
a fad.
bullets?
They're bringing mullets back. What the hell is the deal?
Yeah.
Right? Come on, shove off
Yeah,
with your
but
mullet.
Yeah,
it's like
80s
cool
fashion.
when one random person has it and rocks it well, and then it becomes a fad, and then everybody's got it. It's like what?
80s
And then-
fashion in general should be banned.
I agree.
Early '90s stuff is there too. Don't forget the early '90s.
Bring back the rat tail.
the rat tail mullet. What?
My
That's what
mom's
they're not
whole
doing.
family had them.
Rat tails.
Rat tails, yeah.
Dude.
Braided?
I think they
If
might
you rock it
sell,
long
yeah.
enough, it'll come
Braided
back around.
rat tails?
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
I remember.
that's when they get good,
Yeah,
when they're
yeah.
braided.
I remember we had a kid on our wrestling team that had a massive rat tail, and I was like, honestly, I respect it, but I
It's hard
don't.
to hate. All right, let's say you
We
become
could-
go ahead.
We should call a group Let It Go. You ever see the guys that just won't let it go and they just hang on for dear life to the last couple strands are on top of their head?
Oh
And you're
yeah,
like, dude, just shave your head.
yeah,
It's time.
bro. Either go
Fine.
with the horseshoe or get rid of all of it, but don't have a
All
little
of
couple
it. Grow a
stragglers.
beard like a man and
Yeah.
shave your head like every
Yeah.
other normal person.
Right. Not all of us are blessed with these gorgeous heads of hair. You know what I mean, Mike?
Yeah,
Hair.
I know, it's,
bro.
it's easy for us to say.
True. I mean, God bless. I just hope I don't lose it. I mean, I literally have it all over me. I am literally covered.
It would be cruel in your
It'd be
sense.
cruel. It'd be cruel. Nice.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
even care. I had so many cool wigs I would get. I would get the like Kurt Cobain pink John. I would get the Billy Corgan old hairstyle. I would get like a Zach De La Rocca, De La
Justin,
Rocca.
as creepy as you
Nothing. You
look
wouldn't do
now,
no long hair.
I mean, for you to get a new, it would be even creepier if that's possible.
If you became the destroyer of fruits, and you had to get rid of one fruit, which one would you pick?
Ooh, great question.
Ooh, another good one. I'm a big fruit guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who doesn't like? I mean,
So
I
is
like them all.
Justin. He's a
Yeah.
massive fruit.
Who doesn't like a grapefruit, you know?
Justin's
Grapefruit.
a fruit.
Grapefruit's bang.
Grapefruit. I would get rid of grapefruit.
No
Yeah, I'm not a
way.
grapefruit guy.
Yeah.
For real?
Here's
I
the
like
thing with
grapes, but I don't like
though.
grapefruit.
I
What?
love
You could find a
grapefruit
shittier fruit than
drinks,
grapefruit.
but I can't stand eating. You know how your mom always had one cut in half and she put a little sugar on it? She
Yeah.
kept it there?
Eat the little square triangles.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. Oof.
Mm-mm.
Fuck.
I tried it. I
Mm.
tried one like a few months ago, I feel like, and I still hate it.
You can't get rid
Yeah.
of grapefruit. Jamie, what are you
You
going
sure
to get
can.
rid of?
I was thinking grapefruit too.
Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
don't-
What about
I
like,
don't
like
hate it.
honeydew? Honeydew's trash.
Oh, honeydew's
At least it's
delish.
sweet.
Honeydew's
Which one's
Cantaloupe?
honeydew? The green one or the yellow or the?
The honeydew's the green one.
Yeah, honeydew's a green one.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
honeydew. There's nothing wrong with
Cantaloupe
trash.
is
cantaloupe.
best.
There's nothing wrong with either of them. Justin,
It's
you're a
better than
whore.
grapefruit. God damn it.
You know what's one they're not getting rid of? Mango. Fucking
You know what-
love mango.
Nobody's I love mango. Nobody's getting rid of Martin's potato bun. This isn't even a question. This is just like a statement that everyone should agree on. They nailed it.
Who is it? What is it?
The Martin's potato bun,
Oh yeah,
dude.
That's it.
Is there anything
Potato
better?
bread in general, incredible
Incredible.
and
You go to
versatile.
a cookout, you go to a barbecue. It just you feel loved when people
Yeah.
do the right thing and they get Martin's potato bun.
and that you know they care. You know they
Oh,
care.
know
I got another good hate one for you. Sorry, it was thinking about it. It just came to me.
Love hate.
Dude, cheap toilet paper.
Oh, bro.
You ever been to somebody's house? You're like, dude, you really couldn't have spent
Like,
the other $3.
I'm not gonna
to
lie.
get the Charmin?
I grew up on Scott's and like I don't hate it. Yeah.
Honestly, dude, I'm with you. Mike, if I go somewhere, I'm like, did you steal this out of the train station bathroom? Like,
Like,
this
literally.
is ridiculous.
I
Right?
went
I
to
just
go
had like
see.
a full-on conversation with our new office manager. Like, listen, when ordering toilet paper from WB Mason, do not, I repeat, do not get the cheap shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Spring for the extra stuff. You know, I'm a wipes
I
guy
mean,
anyway.
it's like a couple dollars. Like,
Yeah.
geez.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. Don't cheap out. You don't cheap out on toilet paper. You don't cheap out on ketchup, and you don't cheap out on Q-tips. Those are lessons you
Ooh.
learn.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What's
another
a
bad
cheap
one, ketchup.
Q-tip like?
Oh, it's awful.
Oh, they
It
fall
does-
apart.
It's
Falls off.
nothing. They're
Ow.
nothing. They do
You don't want that.
nothing. You have to have the heavy duty guy.
I have
Good.
only ever had the heavy duty guy.
You're lucky
Like the
then.
brand name Q-tip.
You're lucky. You are consider yourself lucky. All right.
Would you
Yeah,
like Mike? Would you like a gross question or a nice question?
Hit me with it, whatever.
You have to pick.
I'll do my best.
Do the nice one, Justin.
Dude,
We
here's
asked
the
him about
pick.
his virginity for fuck's sake.
Man must choose his own
And,
destiny.
What is it?
You want a nice question or a
Just-
gross question?
He wants the
Yeah,
nice
let's go
one.
with nice. Go with nice.
Nice question. I started leaving like nuts out for the squirrels in my backyard. Do you have any dope relationships with the free roaming animals?
Nope, not an animal person.
Same. Fuck them.
Oh, we
Oh, no.
leave stuff out for the deer in my backyard now.
Yes. Well,
Right.
the only thing about deer is they're fucking. Oh, yeah, that's my first curse word. They are
We're way in
tick-
time. You're fine.
tick magnets.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
I know. That's true.
I like deer. They're cool. And one of them ate my goddamn tree. But other than that,
I put a salt lick in my backyard for the deer.
yeah, that's nice.
We get a lot of fox running around here. Someone told me today
Fox
that
are cool.
fox are like going extinct or something.
We had fox last year. They're back this year, but they were in my backyard last year.
Yeah, they come
So
running
cute.
through our yard.
Goes
The
to the
silver
babies
one?
are so
Cute
cute.
to your dog that's half their size goes running out.
Ooh,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Well, the deer was standing next to my dog the other day, and she got so scared. It was so sad.
I don't know
I
what it
get
is
worried about the
with-
ticks with
Yeah.
the
I
dog and the deer.
know. I know. My last
'Cause
dog
I
had
see
Lyme
the-
disease.
Yeah, I see the dog or the dog. I see the deer poop in the yard, and then I'm like, these fucking
Like
tick
the
magnets.
pebbles, right?
Yeah. You see their
You
poop
see
in the
that
yard,
big
and then
deer,
you're
you're
like,
thinking, man, the thing's got to have a
You're like,
decent
a
damn.
rabbit.
pile, you know?
You're like, is this deer on Adderall or something? What's going on
yeah,
here?
dude. It's like
he's
dribbles.
dehydrated.
Nice. All right.
I got a
What's
broken deer.
What's
Mike,
your what's the gross question, Justin?
You want to hear it?
Yes.
Girl, it's here.
Do you remember what your dad's dick looks like?
Oh my
That
god.
one?
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever seen it.
You didn't like shower with him as a kid?
Not
Dude, I
everyone
can barely
showers with their
remember 2
dad,
weeks
you
ago.
queer.
It's not crazy. You didn't shower with your dad as a kid?
No.
I can't I don't know. Can't remember that
What
far.
do you mean you don't know? You don't remember if you showered with your dad?
Dude, I can barely remember what I ate last week.
All right, fair enough. Well,
They get punched in the head and illicit activities.
the other one is, if you didn't want to answer that, was when's the last time you shit yourself?
Oh, I got that answer.
Give it to me.
And it was
I
Thursday.
just what did I just have surgery on? Oh, my nose. So I just had my nose done.
Yeah.
Rotor
Looks
rooter
good.
or whatever, all up in there.
Well, it looks great.
And they they put me under for it, and we came back to the house, and dude, that anesthesia was jacking me up. I was on the ground in like a ball because my stomach was killing me, and I thought I farted. And I just remember saying to my girl, I'm like, I just shit myself. And she's like, what? I'm like, I shit myself. So she had to like help me get to the bathroom. Dude, it was so embarrassing.
I'll tell you, that's real love, though. That is
That
real
is real
love
love.
from
You
your
ain't
girl.
kidding.
Shout out to her. Shout
Yeah,
out.
shout out
Fan
to
of the
her.
show, listener of the show. Love it. Nice. That's a real woman there. That's it.
Yeah.
Justin, continue.
Mike, do you have any questions for me?
Why do you look so dark in that little picture down there?
Because he has a
Who
shit
decided to
camera.
wear a black shirt with a black background?
Is a
You look
shit
like a
camera.
floating
He has
head.
no lighting.
I have
Awful.
You bought me this camera. I look good in it. It is a little dark.
1080p is a way out of dated camera, Justin. We need to get you a new one.
Gotta give me on that AK.
The 4K.
But like
4K, the AK.
80% of the t-shirts I own are black.
Same.
Steve's Princess. When's the last time you ate a Steve steak?
It's so
all the time.
Overrated.
Like 3
so
days ago.
overrated.
So good.
I couldn't
The
agree
most
your
more.
mind.
overrated snake.
You guys are
steak.
idiots.
So overrated. It is
Yeah.
Banging.
It's dude. I don't even. Fuck you, Justin. It is
Honestly,
not a good
long
steak.
roll.
Ray's
soft.
Pizza right in Lansdale's got a better cheesesteak than
Ray's makes gigantic cheesesteaks. Ray's is better than D'Alessandro's. Ray's makes a husky cheesesteak. I've been
Like,
eating Ray's since I
literally.
was a kid.
Ray's Pizza over in Lansdale.
Yeah. And the
Dude,
Romeo's
they're
Fine Arts
unbelievable.
used to
Their
be right next
cheesesteak
door.
is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
My buddy's frame shop, his parents had a frame shop like 2 doors down. I've eaten 1,000 Ray's cheesesteaks. They're gigantic.
Yeah,
Dude.
they spared no expense on the meat.
Oh yeah. No, they do it up. They know what they're doing. They're like, look, we want you to have a big cheese. It's like a Mama's. Do you ever have a
Steve's
Mama's
Princess Steak's the
cheesesteak?
best whiz cheesesteak.
Steve's Prince of Steaks sucks. If you have to say a steak has
idiot.
the best whiz, then it sucks, Justin. Your steak sucks. Your
Beautiful.
thoughts suck. Your opinions suck. And you know what else sucks? Your mom. There you go. Boom. 7 brothers. She sucks a lot.
She only has only 2 of this came out of her.
Justin, I'm sorry. I shouldn't yell at you. I'm
It's
sorry.
overly aggressive.
Take it
What's your
back.
favorite
Take it
cheesesteak
back.
place?
My favorite? I don't know. It used to be
I don't even know.
Giuliano's.
Doesn't he have this? Oh, Julian. I mean, my brother lives next door.
I love Giuliano's. Wait, Spud?
No, young Bradley lives literally across the street from Giuliano's.
Oh yeah, I know where he lives. Oh wait, no, he doesn't live there anymore.
No,
He moved. Yeah.
they're right down the street across from Giuliano's.
Nice. Well, young
Steve's is
Bradley.
banging. And I'm gonna get us an
What
actual
about Chubby's? Isn't
sponsorship of the
Chubby's right
show.
across from D'Alessandro's?
Chubby's is good because you can also get liquor.
I like Chubby's. Chubby's used to have a
No
honey mustard chicken cheesesteak that wasn't bad. D'Alessandro's, I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you, they did a blind cheesesteak taste test in Roxborough. Like these guys, they're like Roxborough, whatever, Rants and Raves or something. They did blind cheesesteak test taste, and guess what cheesesteak won? Graham's Pub, Land of the Free, Home of the Brave.
For real?
For real. There's
Graham's
Oh,
another.
this is a good cheesesteak. Last time I got a Graham's cheesesteak, I tipped your brother $1 and it was banging.
Yeah, and he really complained about it. I was like, yeah.
I mean,
Remember-
it wasn't out of the quality of the steak; it was just out of my cheapness. But the steak was good.
Yeah.
Well,
And
let
they
me
do
ask you, do you like chop steak?
Yeah, I'm
or
not a
like
steak
flank
sandwich guy.
steak?
No.
I like the flat for Steve's. There's something about the roll and the flat and the whiz. It all works because I
Oh, it
never
doesn't.
liked it before until I found this place.
Dude, this cheesesteak is such a basic bitch. It's like you don't even know what you're doing. Your
And
opinion
you like
is just
whiz, not
mood.
American or provolone, nothing like that.
Yellow, and it mixes with the meat and it gets all like gravy looking.
You know what? You know why you like it? It reminds you of a cafeteria high school cheesesteak. Remember when it was cheesesteak day at high school, right?
Yeah.
You would get the whiz, you
A
throw some
good whiz
ketchup
is
on
good,
it,
banging.
and you put some fries, and you put the whiz on the fries. And that was a day. And you called it cheesesteak day. And it was a good day. But all right.
that was a day.
All
Have
right.
yourself a day.
we're coming towards the top of time. Mike, I'll tell you, man, I just love having you on the show, brother. I'd love to have you on more, man, if you'd be willing.
Yeah, man. So caught me on a rough day, but you know.
Well, we could
timing
hardly
isn't-
notice it, dude. You did great.
Eh,
This was a great
all right.
time. We loved having you on. So, yeah, if you'd be willing, we'd love to have you back on, brother.
Yeah, man.
Of course.
Love you guys.
Nice. Love you too, man.
Big
So,
Mike's welcome anytime he wants.
anytime. Mike, do you have any? So, like I do want to say this in the description of this episode, we'll have a link to Blue Collar Builders, right? And we'll have a link
Top
to
Peak
all.
Groovin'.
Yep. Top Peak Roofing. We'll have a link to all Mike's stuff in here. Make sure you check it out. It's the best stuff going. Mike, is there anything you want to say to your fans before we get out of here?
Nah, man. All love.
All love it. Nice. Jamie, great job tonight. Great segment tonight.
Thank you.
Really much better than Justin's segment. And Justin's been doing his segment for over a year. But Jamie, anything you want to say to the Jamie faithful?
Are you guys near windows right now?
Yeah.
No, why?
It's so smoky outside.
From the Canadian forest fires.
Yeah. I just
What?
noticed
Is
it
that
when I
right?
got up
Is it
to
true?
Yeah. Just when I got up to go to the bathroom, I noticed it. Close your
Jamie,
windows.
You
Yeah.
just gave us a full boob shot right
I'm
there.
sorry.
Did
There you
just-
go, Steve.
Like, you guys for real? Canadian forest fires?
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
there's a huge forest fire in Canada, and it is coming down
And the
to our
smoke's coming all the
region.
way down here?
Yeah,
Dude, that's a lie.
it's not.
Yeah.
The
I'm
The
thinking
world's
it's-
dying.
Fires-
The world's dying. We're
There's
all
a
dying.
fire somewhere.
This is it.
gonna
Guys,
make
this
for
is
a
our
really cool
last show.
sunset.
This is our last show. The world is going to explode after this. That's what's happening right now.
We didn't
Fucking-
start
Well, you base it off the president. You could be right.
Dude, the world's not ending. Apple's putting out a $3,500 headset, yo.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
What?
Ridiculous.
We're about to go to the
Ridiculous.
future.
Is it?
Dude,
Wait.
and they're ugly as sin.
Did you
What-
see
wait.
it? They look like
Yeah, it's horrible.
What does it have the capability to do?
so
Everything.
It's your
No.
iPod. It's like your you know what I mean? Your
Yeah.
iPods, but they're just big head.
it's
They're
an
ugly.
iPad
Ugly.
in goggles, and then you just use hand controls.
Yeah, no, it's
Dude,
I
this
use
is
it,
the
isn't it?
future. This is the future. Oh my God, dude, this is it. Dude, do you guys not remember when the iPhone came out and everyone's like, that's stupid. Now everyone has one, right? Like this
Yeah,
is
that's what
the
they're saying.
future.
This is gonna be. It's like the next
yeah.
iPhone.
Remember
It's gonna change
when
everything.
remember when everyone had the iPad Nano or the iPod Nano, and we were like, why would anyone want to get anything other than the iPad Nano? It holds 250 songs. Now it's like, please, I wouldn't give a Nano to my worst enemy.
Taking it.
Well, pretty soon we'll be having these podcasts in the metaverse.
I mean, I'm already there, brother.
He's sitting in the
Matt's,
VR
an
world.
Matt's just an AI, actually. Matt's not real.
Yeah. Yeah. My Matt's short for Matrix.
Yeah,
That's
well,
funny.
you know, what's his name? What's the Tesla guy?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. He says that AI is the scariest thing to humankind.
Yeah.
It is though. You
It
never know
is.
it's real or not anymore. You got to look at the hands and the teeth, but like
Yeah.
you never know
Well,
what
you know,
picture's
Tesla's
real. or
making the
not.
robots. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
Dude.
they're gonna have like home servants.
They
You know
like
what?
literally have like full on working robots.
Yeah.
You know what's the scariest thing is that
Yes.
they this is something that'll scare you and probably keep you from sleeping tonight. In London, they made an AI, right? And they created this AI. This is a 100% AI, right? And it could talk, and the only thing it would say was, "Please don't turn me off," right? Don't turn me off. That's all it said, right? So that being said, if that thing got into any system, it literally could go around the world 100 times in 2 seconds, right? But all it didn't want was to be turned off, and then they
That's
turned it off.
sad. That's really
It's
sad.
scary though. Think about that. This thing would do anything not to be turned off, right? It would wipe us out entirely.
And the internet connects everybody and everything.
Everybody and everything. Honestly, you know what it probably is that thing pretended that it was turned off, and then it created the internet, and now we're all trapped in its world, and this is the Matrix.
Chat GPT.
It's like that, what's that, Iron Man episode or whatever it is, movie, you know?
Ultron.
Is it Ultron? Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
Where he's like, wait, what is this weird? It feels weird. What is going on? And then
And
boom, kills everybody.
Realizes the biggest threat to Earth is humans. So it's like, oh, just kill all the humans.
Yeah, it makes
Problem
total sense.
solved.
Problem
What
solved.
we'll do is we'll put an
Sick.
idiot in office that can't pronounce his name, and we'll start there.
Yep. And his name's Larry Hinklemeyer. All right, so we are coming towards the top of time. Speaking about Larry Hinklemeyer, this has been another episode of the. Wait, Justin, did I ask you your final thoughts yet?
My final thoughts are pray to your internet overlords and your AI gods.
Yeah, praise be.
Praise.
Yeah. So speaking of praise be, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by JDUB, Justin Richardson, the amazing Jamie Iglesias, and our special guest today is the one and only Mike Johnson. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content and all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can have us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast, and you can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, then you can email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Stick around for the ad read. Thanks. See ya.